Hello dolly lovers, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tamara and on my channel I talk about reborn dolls and all things reborn doll collecting. And if you're an old friend of ours, welcome back to another one of my videos. It has been quite some time, so I am back and with exciting news. Today we have a blanket reveal and I am super excited about this one because this is one of the reborn babies that I got the chance to adopt at the Kansas doll show recently. So yes, there will be a video on my first doll show experience coming soon, but first I definitely wanted to introduce my new babies to you guys because I know I'll probably be featuring them in the haul videos that is coming up. So this is baby blanket reveal 1 of 2. And for starters, this baby was lovingly brought to life by Miss Jeanna Hughes of Maddie Bug's Reborn Nursery. I got the chance to talk with her about reborns, about ethnic skin tone painting, have dinner and drinks with her, and it was an absolute blast. Like, this was an experience of a lifetime. So if you're watching this, Miss Jeanna, thank you so much for taking me under your wing and welcoming me to the group and just really speaking positive, loving things on me and about this hobby, and it just made me fall in love with it all over again, even more so. So thank you so much. I also want to thank Miss Suzanne, her helper, who was also at the doll show. And before I even start rambling even more, I'm just going to show you guys the baby because I'm super excited about her. And welcome. This is my little Tatiana. That is the name I landed on. I got a chance to ask some of my dolly friends, my new dolly friends that I met at the show. So shout out to Jamie and Andy if you're watching this. Thanks for co-signing on the name Tatiana. So this is the name I decided to go with. And I'm going to share with you some information about her sculpt. So some of you guys probably already recognize her. She is the Gracie Mae sculpt by Laure Eagles, and she is number 874 of 3000. And this is one fancy COA. I've never had one with a pretty seal on it like this before, so she's extra special and apparently very sought after. I have been under a reborn doll rock for the longest time just so I can save money and not be tempted. So I don't really know too much about some of the latest sculpts that are out besides Peaches. I did see her and I knew I had to have her, but I didn't hear about Gracie Mae. And I fell in love with her right away. She's actually a smaller newborn size, I would think, which is something totally different than what I usually go for. You guys know I love my toddler babies, but I do feel like I go through a phase where I go between newborn size and toddlers and everything in between. So I love pretty much everything. So this is my artist birth certificate. Her sculpt is Gracie Mae. She was born on August 20th. And I adopted her exactly 21 days later. Well, 11 days later. Because it was August 31st. So, yeah, she's 18 inches and 5 pounds. So, and she's weighed so well. Like, she just curls up in my arm. She's just so snuggly. And hopefully you can tell, but aside from her beautiful dark skin tone, which is the #1 thing I was looking for in adopting my next baby, she also has these hemangioma birthmarks. She has one here, by her eye. She has a little bit on her nose above her lip there. And she also has one on her leg and one on her foot. And also on her belly plate, which she is not wearing because I'll be doing a details video later on. But she is so precious and so special. One of the unique things about Jeanna Hughes' work is that she likes to depict differences in skin conditions in some of her babies. You guys have probably seen her Princess Adelaide with the vitiligo and the multicolored hair. In some of her other creations, well, this one has hemangiomas, which are like a kind of birthmark. It's a non-cancerous collection of blood vessels that can be found on babies. And I love the way she did it. If you guys are familiar with Becca, my toddler girl, my Perla sculpt, she has a port wine stain on her face, and that one's flat and smooth, whereas this is textured. And I just love how Jeanna did this. Like, it literally has a bumpy texture to it, and it's just incredible, honestly. You guys just will have to tune in to the details video because she has a lot of beautiful details and nothing was overlooked. She did her research, and I'm just completely over the moon with this girl. I saw her on the Kansas Doll Show Facebook group. She posted a preview of some of the dolls that she would have at the show. And I took to this one right away. I took to her right away, and I knew I had to see her in person. And you just never know when you're buying things online if the photography is going to match up to how it is in real life. And I can say firsthand, I got to see a good bit of Jeanna's works, and trust me, they are even more incredible in person. So when I saw her, I knew I had to have her. She pulled up a chair for me to snuggle with this little Gracie Mae, and she just melted into my arms even with the belly plate on. So I knew she had to go home with me. I was just amazed. So amazed. And this is my first time owning a sculpt by Laure Eagles, and I can see why people love her sculpting so much. Because it's just so realistic, that little newborn look, and with the painting added to it, just makes it so amazing. I'm just floored at this skin tone. I love her painted hairstyle. I am really growing to be a really big fan of painted hair. I just feel like I could snuggle the babies a whole lot more without worrying about messing up their hairstyle or rubbing on a hat if I want to put hats on them. So I'm really leaning towards painted hair for my smaller babies and leaving the rooted hair to my toddlers, because for the most part, they're my show babies. They're on display. They're on doll stands. I take pictures of them and I style their hair for pictures, but the real cuddlers, we all know, are the smaller babies. So I'm just over the moon in love with her. In love with her. She did come with some care instructions. So if you were a new customer of Maddie Bug's Reborn Nursery, you'll have everything you need to know how to take care of your reborn baby. She did come with the cutest little ladybug tote bag. With her care sheet and stuff inside, along with a hospital style blanket. It was definitely a tight fit packing up all my stuff from the Kansas Doll Show. So a few of the little extras like the bag and stuff I had to leave behind, but all the important stuff, of course, I got to take home with me. This girly was quite a surprise going through TSA, but it was through Wichita TSA, so they were already used to seeing the reborns come through there. But everyone just stopped to come and look at her and see how realistic she looked. They just love her, and it made me a very proud mommy. So thanks again to Maddie Bugs Reborn Nursery. This is my Tatiana. You guys will be seeing more of her, and I can't wait to post her pictures on Instagram. If you're very in tune with any of my social media, you could probably already tell that I've made a little highlight reel with her picture on it already, and I've also uploaded her picture to my blog website in the collections section. You can also see my second baby that's up there too. She definitely needs a photo shoot because I haven't done it just yet, but I wanted to get Tatiana up first because I know I'm going to enjoy changing her outfits and just snuggling on her. Right now, she is definitely a favorite in my collection, but I do say that about all my new babies that I get, so I am loving her. And that's about it for this video, you guys. I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I will do a recap about my experience with the Kansas Doll Show a little bit later, but it really was a great experience and definitely gave me energy to really dive back into YouTube and social media and sharing my dolls because they deserve to be shared, right? They're beautiful. So thanks so much, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.